What's up, guys? Dustin McDangles back here with another video, and welcome back to the channel. In this episode today, we're going to be going over Game 2. We're going to be recapping Game 2 between the Winnipeg Jets and Vegas Golden Knights. Before we do get into this episode, guys, if you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future action when it comes to NHL recaps, as well as other future things on the channel. And hit that like button if you guys have been enjoying these videos coming out with the recaps. I've been having fun making these for you guys, as well as the likes do help out the channel, help grow the channel. But without further ado, let's get into this game, guys. A lot to talk about here. This was I'd say a roller coaster type game. The team who needed the win did come out on top. Vegas did win the game 5-2. Very exciting game, honestly. Thought the Jets were going to sort of come out in this one after the Adam Lowry goal and kind of pick up where they left off from Game 1. But the Golden Knights, they had other plans. Carlson got one in the second. Eichel gets his first ever playoff goal. The Jets able to tie things up going into the third period, but that just awoke the beast as the Vegas Golden Knights kind of came out in the third period and put the hammer down. Stevenson and Mark Stone twice in the third period. Stone, man, that is a huge little boost to him. And then if you get him going, man, oh man, it could be a long one for the Jets, or then the adverse effect of that, it could be a short one for the Jets if Mark Stone and Jack Eichel get going. Those are the two players I think you want to keep quiet if you're the Winnipeg Jets. But they found a way to get on the board in Game 2 for a big Golden Knights win. Looking at the team stats, 39-33 shots on goal. Faceoffs pretty close, 52-48 in favor of the Golden Knights. 4 power play opportunities for the Knights, 0 goals, 3 for the Jets, 1 goal for them. Hits, this was an absolute hit fest, 73-64. Absolutely crazy stuff there. Block shots, 16-13 in favor of the Jets. And then giveaways, 16-9 in favor of the Knights, only having 9 giveaways. Looking a little bit deeper into team stats, nothing too crazy really pops off other than a minus. The minuses are really the biggest question mark for me when it comes to the Jets. They kind of just looked out of sorts in the third period. The first period, obviously, they looked great. They were buzzing, humming around. After the second, it looked pretty even, and then in the third, it's like the Jets didn't show up for the third period, or maybe they did, and the Knights were just that much better, which, watching the game, they were that much better than the Jets in the third period. Looking at, again, team stats, Barron -2, Scheifele -3, Niederreiter -2, Pierre-Luc Dubois, who's one of the best up-and-coming defensive forwards in the game, no points whatsoever, -2, 5 hits. 1857 of ice time as well, and he didn't get anything done. -3 for Scheifele, 20 minutes of ice time. That's not good. Lowry -2, even though he did get the goal. Blake Wheeler, Appleton, all pretty quiet. Kyle Connor, very quiet night. He did have 8 shots on goal, 2 giveaways, 1 hit. He had plenty of shots, just couldn't really get anything going. On the back end, Pionk, -4 with an assist. -2 for Dylan. DeMello looked okay out there tonight. Morrissey, really nothing going for him. 5 shots, 5 hits, 1 giveaway. He looked okay tonight. Schmidt looked pretty decent, but between the pipes, Hellebuck, he played good, but then there were times it's like, man, he's not really getting any help. It's kind of one of those where it's like, can the goalie really stop that? The goalie can only stop so much, and maybe you could say 1 or 2 were soft tonight. I'd say maybe 1 goal, but overall, you can't really blame Hellebuck. It was more of a team effort that kind of let him down in this game. But on the other side of things, Kessel, 2 points on the night. Eichel getting his first goal. Smith had some points. Stevenson, 2 points. Going down the list, Mark Stone, 2 goals, 1 assist. Carlson, 1-1. The Golden Knights players who need to get going are getting going, and it's coming at the perfect time right before Game 3, going all the way up to Winnipeg, which if they can steal that one and then find a way to carry that momentum into Game 4, steal that, you're then 3-1 up, going back home with a way to win the series on home ice in Game 5. On the back end, 2 points for Pietrangelo. He was a +3 on the night. Martinez +3 as well. Whitecloud, ice time, looking at ice time, Pietrangelo had 23. I don't see any forwards in the 20s for them. Carlson had 18:43, and that looks to be the most for forwards on the Golden Knights. And then Brissot looked very good tonight, stopped 31 out of 33. Can't complain. I'd say solid bounce back game for him. He is definitely their goalie moving forward, going up to Winnipeg. If anything catastrophic happens, maybe then you pull the plug on him and throw in Jonathan Quick into the net. But at this point in time, I think you keep him between the pipes. If the Golden Knights can keep things buzzing, I don't see why you would want to take him out after. Again, people would say, man, pull him after game one, put in Quick. He's got the playoff experience. There's only one way to get playoff experience, and that is to play. Brissot is in net. He's played very well, and I say you keep rolling with him in Game 3. And my takeaway from this game heading into Game 3 is, again, momentum. It is huge. I know the Jets threw the body around a lot trying to get that going as they go back home, but all the momentum is on the Golden Knights side. Maybe a little nerves for the Jets. We'll see at the start of Game 3. It's going to be crucial, that first 10 minutes of that game. Who scores first, and will it be within those first 10 minutes? If, let's say, the Golden Knights score within the first 5 minutes of the game, you could see another one before the 10-minute marker, and then maybe things get a little ugly. If the Jets score, I still think the Knights will have a chance to fight back in that game, just because even though it's a smaller arena, it is a raucous crowd with the whiteout up there in Winnipeg. Very, very hostile crowd to play in front of if you're an away team, especially in the playoffs. So the Jets will need to try to maybe feed off the energy, get some momentum back on their side, get a couple goals early, and then kind of sail to the end, because you've got a very competent goaltender in Connor Hellebuck between the pipes that can maybe bail you out of a game if you can get up early at home. But it's going to be tough to stop the Golden Knights, and it's the whole snowball effect with their best players. If that snowball starts running down the hill, even though it's small now, it'll just gain speed and gather more snow and get bigger and bigger and bigger, faster, 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 going down that hill. That could be the Golden Knights in this instance, but who knows? All bets are off until the game actually starts. Unless you are a betting fan, then go ahead, throw your money, puck line, money line, whatever you feel like playing. It's going to be a fun one. I do think the Golden Knights will be able to steal a win in Game 3. I'm going to call a close one, 5-4, high-scoring affair, but I do think the Golden Knights will walk out of there with a W, with a chance to take a potential 3-1 lead going into Game 4. But that is my thought. I think Eichel and Stone will continue their good performances, as well as I think somebody sneaky, maybe Phil Kessel will get on the board big, or Roy will get on the board to get the boys pumped up. Or Pietrangelo could potentially get one from the point on a power play type deal. But who knows? Maybe the Jets come out. Maybe Morrissey has a good game. Wheeler, maybe Scheifele. I think Scheifele's due for a big game. So it will be fun to see Game 3 for the Jets and Golden Knights. But let me know what you guys think down below in the comments of Game 2. As well as what your thoughts are going to be going into Game 3. Who's going to be the biggest X factor, difference maker going into that game to try to win it for their respective teams. If you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to drop a like on it. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future action. Enjoy the games tonight, guys. It'll be fun to watch. TNT, TBS here in the States. I'm sure CBC, TSN, whatever it is, up in Canada. You guys have a good one. And as always, stay dusty.